The weary doves return. Spurgeon begins, Noah knew that God would in due time let him out of the ark. He was quite sure that the Lord had not put him into the ark to make a great coffin of it, that he and all those living creatures that went in with him should perish there, and because he believed in God, therefore he removed the covering of the ark, and looked abroad, expecting by and by to see not only the tops of the mountains, but also a dry and green earth once more. True faith often goes to the window. If your faith turns her face to the wall, and expects nothing, I do not think it is genuine faith. Faith has eyes, and therefore she looks afar off. And she often watches as the watchman of the night looks for the gray dawn of the morning. You remember the story of the child who went to a prayer meeting, which was called together to pray for rain. She expected that God would send the rain, so she took her umbrella with her because she wanted to get home in the dry. I wish that you and I had learned the same simple art of faith. Having prayed, and having believed, let us open the window, and look out. God never failed an expectant people yet, but a great many of his people fail to expect. And if you do not expect, you are not likely to receive. David said, My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. And when your expectation is from him, it will not be disappointed. It is a great pity when we keep the shutters up, so that we cannot look out of the window to see the dry land. Next, because Noah expected the earth to be dry, he sent out the raven. And when the raven did not answer his purpose, he sent out the dove. After the dove came back with no tidings, he waited 7 days, and then sent her out again. And when she returned with only an olive leaf in her mouth, he waited 7 days more, and then sent her out again. Oh, dear friends, often send out your doves. Be looking out for blessings you have asked for them. God has promised to give them. Send out your doves to see whether the blessings are not there. And if you do so constantly and perseveringly, verily, I say unto you, you shall have your reward. Still, notice that Noah, when he had the best evidence that he could get that the earth was dry, did not dare to go out of the ark till God opened the door. So, gather all the information you possibly can about your position, and act according to the rules of common sense, but, after you have done that, still wait upon God. When you know from your ravens and your doves that the earth is getting dry, do not come out till he that shut the door opens it for you. Dear people of God, I wish that we had more of that old habit of looking to providence. We have become so wise, nowadays, that we do not require the fiery cloudy pillar. We run without divine guidance, but, mark you, we often have to run back again. We are guests at the table of providence, and if we will let God carve for us, our plate will always have a sufficiency on it. But if we get carving for ourselves, we shall cut our fingers, and not cut much else. And we shall have great cause to be ashamed that, instead of trusting God, we took to trusting ourselves. Do not trust your raven, do not trust your dove, trust your God. And if you go where he guides you, you will go the right way, even if it should be a rough way. And you will have to say, surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.